Hello, it's Joe.
And hot damn, I'm loud. Just was a little overexcited, I guess. Hey, you guys! How is everybody doing? We got a night stream. How exciting is that? Welcome for Cathedora. Will, what's up? Fast Don't Lie. Greater Dane. Robin, nice to see you. I haven't seen you for a bit. I hope everything's going well with you. Let's see. Tripwire. Not Josh Dunn. Welcome back. I hope everything's been going well for you. TMK, always good to see you. Ban. Joe. And Blueberry Bean, what's up? Fairball, good to see you. Yeah, I'm then doing good. It's been a busy day, but a very good day. I was a bit nervous at the beginning of it because my violin was still in the repair shop, so as you can imagine, that made me a bit sad. I was like, I miss my baby. Give me my baby back. But I got the call to pick it up an hour before closing, and I was like, yes! And it was the height of Nashville traffic, you know, our busiest time, but I didn't care. So I got in that car. It took me an hour and a half to pick it up and get it back, but she's back. And I'm so thrilled about it. If anyone is curious as to what I had to get repaired, apparently there was a brand new crack that had formed on this side, but it was where the side meets the front panel, which is a fairly common place to have a violin crack when it's put under pressure for, like, you know, different altitudes or temperatures, things like that. And I've been on tour so often for the past 2 months that I think it just started to really put pressure on my instrument. Hey, for oh wait, I can do this. Startic Band, thank you very much. Thank you for the raid. So seeing that you have band in the name, is it safe to assume you are a band? I'm clicking on your page right now to do a little snooping. I was just talking about how I picked up my violin today. Oh, you're a violinist as well. Well, I gotta give a follow then so I can see some more Twitch violin magic. But yes, I was able to pick up my instrument today, which made me really happy. I didn't have it for 2 days, which is not that, you know, that's not that big of a deal, but I try to practice for at least 3 hours every day, so I was missing it. I was saying how I had a crack here that they managed to seal up without, you know, needing to take the top off or anything. And I've been playing so much that the fingerboard had actually worn down a bit, especially on the A string, which is what that buzzing was that we were hearing on Tuesday's stream. Because when I got there, they were like, if you're playing a specific note, is that when the buzzing is happening? I said, yes, the A. They were like, fingered or open? And I was like, both. And they're like, interesting. And so we're back. But I heard them take the violin in the back and just tap it at every single corner possible. And I wish I knew what they were listening for. Obviously they knew, but anyway. I have it back. I'm very happy about it. Now I will say that it does feel a little different as I had to get the fingerboard replaced. And I'm getting used to it. So I did like an hour of warm-ups, but it feels fairly different. I don't know if it's just me in my head, having not had it for the past 2 days, but I will get used to it because that's the only option, right? Blanca, what's up? What hour is it for you? Unless you're already cozy in your lurk, I don't want to bother you. It's just, I'm trying to say it's nice to see you. Ethereal Frequency, thank you so much for the follow, by the way. I really appreciate it. With your name being ethereal, I feel like there's like some royalty here or something. 3:16 a.m. You wild child. And one extra bonus, you guys know I've been collecting stickers for my violin case, and they released a new one for the shop that fixes up my violin, and I think it looks pretty chic. The Violin Shop, Nashville, Tennessee. So cool. So that's gonna be going on the case. Love it. But yeah, other than that, I taught my lessons today for my students. I have 2 students right now, and that's it. Otherwise, I put my focus into Twitch as well as performing. They're doing great. I have a performance tomorrow, believe it or not, and another performance on Saturday. So, lots of excitement, lots of things going on. Is this my normal stream time for today? No, Wednesday is usually my day off, but I wanted to, 1, celebrate getting my violin back, and for 2, last week, Google Fiber cut out for me for an entire day, so I lost the stream day, and I thought this was a good excuse to, you know, just even it out and get the time that I also love here with you guys, so. And night streams are fun. Who knows? I might grab a bevy at some point. We'll see. We'll see. For coding, because I'm starting later in the evening. The Fico, what's up? But you know what? Like, I've honestly been thinking about whether it would be a good idea to just start potentially a different stream schedule. Nothing too crazy, but like, I don't know. I see that streamers do it every so often. So it's like, maybe it might be a good idea to do maybe 1 night stream a week and then 1 earlier in the morning, or I don't know. I'm not looking to make any changes yet, but it's been an idea spinning in my head now that I've gotten to try streaming at different times and, you know, see how it feels. All right, so I am both excited and admittedly a little nervous because, again, the violin neck feels a little different now that I have the new fingerboard on it, but the only way to get used to it is to play a lot of violin. So can I do that with you guys tonight, please? I was doing my homework. Give it to us straight, violin doc. I was very nervous. I think, honestly, that store, they're very, very, very friendly towards me and warm and lovely, but I think they think I'm a little crazy. Yes, every time I drop off my violin, I'm like parting with it like it's my dying child. I'm like, oh, and how soon until I can see it again? And they're like, tomorrow. I'm like, stop. You're weird. But very grateful. Shout out Violin Store. You guys have good stickers and wonderful service, and I love you guys. So that is that. Ben, you're so sweet for doing that. Thank you. You always do that. I really appreciate it. I don't know if I ever say it clearly enough, but I really do appreciate it so much. Erica, how are you this evening? It's great to see you. DP as well. Feel like I haven't seen you for a bit. I hope everything's going well for you. Okay, I always know that this one's a comfortable song for me to start on, so let's go with that. Sit on the wire. I can sense my shyness so clearly. One extra thing that I was able to get done today that made me very happy was that I spent a few hours making sure that I studied this mic's a little too heavy for the mic stand at this point. I was studying a lot of the inputs that were available with my interface that I have with this microphone here. And I, for one, finally have figured out how to play and record the violin with my loops while the piano is plugged in. But don't get too excited, yes. There's one step that I have to do that's equally as inconvenient as unplugging. I need to change the input number for the specific track in Ableton. So it is better. Well, I can't say for sure if it's better, but it's fixed. So that's cool. That's great. And alongside that, I went through all of the available inputs and attachments that you can put on. And for the loops, Daniel, thank you so much for a gifted sub. Thank you. I'm sure my regulars will know what I'm talking about, but this last week when I had my neighbor come over to help me with my interface, I had trouble recording myself in the loops and getting the violin loud enough, and then the piano is very loud. I have been able to separate the mic and here, or whatever I'm plugging in. Daniel, thank you so much. Thank you so much. For in total now 6 gifted subs. Thank you very much. And you've unleashed the Franks. Thank you, Daniel. Please let me know if I can play something for you. So, with that being said, now that I can separate instrument and the microphone, I have put different EQ features as well as compression and different filters for both the plug-in instrument. I'm saying plugged in as it applies to both piano and the bass. They're in the same jack, but the piano has its own. Daniel, 5 more gifted subs. You're just on a mission to get a hype train started right now, aren't you? Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. For Fast Don't Lie, the framing of that emote choice is so satisfying. I wish that was a sticker for my case. And it looks like who got it? It was Jove. It was a close race between Cathador and Jove to see who was the conductor for this time, but hype trains have no caps now? Did they ever have caps? I felt like it would just say a really high percentage or something. Either way. I fixed that. I explored a lot with those filters today. I'm almost scared to show you the difference between the dry mic and the other settings just for speaking. Is it will show you that I don't know, it might sound different for singing, but let me show you. Hello. This is me speaking through the other filters, so it shouldn't sound too alarming. If I talk to you on this one, is that too strange, or should I keep this one? Oh, it's a lot of levels. Oh, you're talking for Hype Train. Okay. Can you tell I'm nervous I did this right? But I have tested singing with this and playing violin through this for looping, and it's done a wonderful job at keeping everything even, and there's no peaking happening even when I reach for high notes. So this is the official one I use for looping, and it's the same level as when I come back to this one. So yeah, Fonzie, thank you. Anthro, you guys, thank you so much. I'm not gonna lie, when I got my violin back, playing it with the new fingerboard made me very nervous because it feels different, and then I changed how I look with my new hair color, and I was just like, did I change too many things? I feel self-conscious. And admittedly, I'm still kind of in that space now, but you guys are just making me feel so loved and supported, so thank you. For Daniel and Anthropo and Fonzie, please let me know if there's a priority request that I could play for you to say thank you for what you've done to support the channel and me. I put the song list in chat if that's something that you'd like. You know, when you find a stream you enjoy and look forward to that streamer streaming, that is the stream. Bam! That like actually sincerely made me kind of want to blush. Thank you. Sensei Search, thank you for the follow. As well as Horizontal Atom and the Ethereal Frequency, by the way, thank you. I guess I should just get right into it. Since we're doing a night stream, I feel like I should do something with a bit more energy to it as my first song. For Misu, I do like a mashup between Kasa's theme and Song of Storms that I'm happy to do. But I'll probably get to it in like 30 minutes because I just got my violin repaired today and it feels a little different. And I'd like to play some comfy songs before I get into looping. But if you want to stick around, I'd, love to play that for you. So the first one that I'm going to start with that I just feel like is a nice vibe start for the evening. Let's do Mog Resort. It's really cute. It's really fun. It's from Final Fantasy XI Seekers of Adeline, and we'll go from there. Again, for the people I named, please feel free to, put in a song request if that's something you like. We still got the hype train up and running. Level 3, thank you guys so much. If you make it to level 5, I will grab any item from my closet, my shame closet, which has... I don't even know what's in it anymore. It's a walk-in 6-foot closet, so filled that I can't step in, but I'll grab anything from it and show it to you. Daniel, thank you for the gift sub, thank you. And Van, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, guys. All right, let's see here. We are gonna do Mog Resort, like I said. I did see a question I wanted to answer. Let's see. When you get your violin repaired, does it need to be retuned? I mean, a violin needs to be retuned every, hour, honestly. If you're asking if it needs it more so after repair than before, yes, it does. That's one of the reasons I played for an hour before we started, because I wanted to allow my instrument to get used to the new way it's sitting. What happened was there was a crack in it, but I had also been playing so much that the string will vibrate, and let's say that this is the groove it sits in. So it was vibrating so much that it widened the groove, and it got to a low enough point where it would go against the wood and start to bounce. So that was that buzz that we were hearing on Tuesday. And I'm just gonna have to wear it down again until I need to repair that same thing again. Thank you for Letzerk for the follow, as well as Adele. Thank you very much, you guys. I'm gonna play some Final Fantasy for you. For anyone who's new, first off, welcome and thank you for dropping in. And what I do here is I play video game music. I write out my music myself based on what I hear. And I also make loops using these things and sing on top of them. Man, 1,000 Years has been putting requests a whole lot lately. which is good because I'm really starting to like hone in on the arrangement I want to do of it. I'm still kind of planning it out live as I go with you, but anyway, we're going to do 3 songs before I get to priority requests, and then we'll go from there. Thank you, guys. Oh, it's muted. 1 sec. Cool. My bad. Start from the top. I think they use some sort of like varnish or glue, and there's like this odd wafting happening right now for every like bow stroke I take. It's quite odd. Let's see. I feel like since we did this one, there's more energy put out. I would like to light a candle. I feel like I've filled up a lot of the spaces where I'd usually have a candle. Is I got pumpkins over here. Cute. No, 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 Cathedora. I feel like I'd have to, if I fill my, never mind. I was gonna say, never mind. It's fine, nope. If I put the candle over there, I don't know, I feel like the tea bags might be at risk of lighting a fire. Violin's there, can't do that. There could be nice. I'll think of it over a break. I was gonna say if we like hit the dono goal tonight, I'll light the fart candle, but I don't mean that. Don't change it. Pencils, if you're here, do not change it. Yes, I muttered this as a passing thing, and now that's what the sub goal is. Let's see. Let's go to the other binder. At 1,500? We're not gonna get there, but sure. If we hit 1,500 subs, I will light the fart candle, but there's no way that's gonna happen because we have 2 stream days left for that. So no way, no how. What is this tomfoolery happening on a Wednesday? No, I got my violin repaired today, so I was so excited. And I wanted to do an extra stream because I'm also still butthurt about having my stream canceled last week because Google Fiber really let me down. You guys are not getting to 1500. I'm not lighting that damn fart candle. I dare you. I dare you. You think I'm scared? No. I ain't freaking scared. For Phoenix, yes, I got my violin repaired. And I'm so happy about it. The only thing that I was a little stressed about is it was a worse repair than I thought. It's fine. It's done. I thought there was just a crack that opened. But my fingerboard ended up being so worn down from me practicing a lot and just playing a lot that I needed to get the entire fingerboard replaced. And now it feels like it's really big and bulky, so wrapping my fingers around it feels a little awkward if I'm being honest. But I just keep reminding myself that it's only going to feel better if I play the dang thing more. So I'm going to play the dang thing more. That being said, I'm trying to pick songs for the first bit that are in a key I feel comfortable in. Which is a lot, you know. I'm fairly comfortable with a wide range at this point, but just trying to play it safe at first because I'm a little shy. Grand Ship, The Sinking State is the one I'm going to do next. It might be in the song list as The Sinking Country or Grand Ship, The Sinking State. This is a Bravely Default soundtrack, which means it's under the Japanese translation or whatever the other one is, so it bounces between the names. I think this one's it. Pause this one. Cover. Oh. think what may be best for me is an acoustic run through to make sure I'm super settled. Well, I'm not going to be super settled because I'm, again, kind of getting used to this. For Angel, thank you, Joe. This kind of soothing music helps calm down my fear because I'm soon maybe going to be drafted. Well, if there's something that I could play for you specifically, I'd love to help ease your nerves in any way, if that makes you feel better. For Rich, it's nice to see you. How are you doing today? All right, I'm going to try and do an acoustic run for a moment. Gotta pause this track. There we go. Hey, handicapper. How are you doing today? All right, let's try again. Oh, my vibrato feels so weird on the new neck. Okay, slow it down. Oh, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. It feels a lot different. And I'm trying not to worry myself over it because I know I can't change that. So that just means I need to change and adapt, which I've done so many times, so I know I can do. But it feels really different. Okay, Colony 6. I haven't forgotten about the priority requests, I promise. I'm just trying to kind of get my bearings still, since I just got it repaired. So let's do this. And just take my time. Thank you, guys. If it's okay with you guys, I want to experiment with some settings really quickly. Also, Dantero, thank you for the follow. I want to see how it feels if I use the settings that I've put in for when I loop with my universal audio and see how that feels. There we go. Now let me compare it to this setting. Capital G, what's up? I just got my violin repaired today and it's feeling a little different. So I'm just trying to kind of get my bearings here for a second. I'm going to play the same passage for you and tell me if you want A or B. Here's A. Not quite yet. Here's B. Can you guys hear a difference between the two of them? Because again, I got my fingerboard replaced today, and it feels like I have to press a bit harder to get like the full sound that I need. And my vibrato, I feel like I have to really like work a little larger for. But did you have a preference between A and B? Would it be possible to do a poll? I don't know if that puts too much pressure on you guys. Like, I'm not acting like, this will be a forever binding thing, but I'm also been working through a fair amount of different settings over the past 2 weeks, so it'd be useful. Okay, why don't we do it one more time then with well, I should do the same passage as if there's any other musicians in chat that are looking for ways to decide between instruments. Voices Chris, what's up? Hey, we're about to do a very specific test if you want to help. I'm going to play, don't worry. I would, I'm not going to make you guys just sit and make me put you through tests, but I'm going through some settings. I was going to do option A or B for how my violin is being picked up. So here's option A. Oh, shoot. Or option B. I know it's kind of tricky to decide, but for those who are also musicians, this is something that I found to be very useful. If you're looking to buy an instrument and you're stuck between two, you need to play the same song on both instruments, and then you can really hear the differences between them. Why don't I do one in a higher register? So I'm going to do Zelda's Lullaby for a second. Also, Dana, what's up? It's good to see you. We got a fellow Nashvilleian here in chat, and she's wonderful. Dana B Music, make sure to check her out. Okay, here's option A. Oh my god, Schnapp! Schnapp. I was doing a test between which mic setting I should use, so I was going to play the same melody with two different settings if you want to help me choose. I'm just going to do it over Zelda's Lullaby. If anyone isn't already following Schnapp, change that. He's wonderfully, amazingly talented guitarist and also singer-songwriter as well. And yeah, okay. Option A. We got to pull up. Option B. Totally understand. Oh, here we go. Totally understand. You're convinced more than ever that B it is. This is actually quite an interesting little experiment we got. Oh my God, B is killing A in the poll. 14-3. Didn't hear a difference. I'm glad that you guys included that in the poll. Thank you. You know what, you guys? That actually makes me really happy because setting B is the one that I went through the different audio input. What's the word for them? They say inserts on here, plugins. So I added a little bit of compression, a little bit of EQ, as well as some other little factors onto option B. So the fact that that won over option A makes me so happy because option A has nothing on it other than a little reverb. So that's wonderful. That's so good. It makes me feel like I actually did something well today. Option A seems farther away. That's so interesting because option B is the one that I mean, I could do a couple more back and forths with y'all if you want. I am surprised that it's quite that much of a difference, but anyway. Welcome for everyone from Snap's raid. I really appreciate y'all who might have stuck around for this long. So why don't I do a song with an actual track to maybe better introduce myself. What I do here is I play video game music and I make loops and sing on top of them. So if that's something that interests you, I would love to get to play some music for y'all. And I think what I would like to do next is Hometown from Xenoblade Chronicles, because it's just a full, lovely piece of music. Chris, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I got to make sure I'm following you as well. I know that we're both in the Nashville music streamers thread, but I don't know if I've gotten a drop by yet. Let's see. I know we still have those priority requests, y'all. I promise I'll get to them. Tonight's kind of an experiment now that I gotten the violin fixed and these, filters and stuff. So anyway, we're going to do Hometown from Xenoblade Chronicles. Chris, if there's something I could play for you to thank you for the raid, please let me know. If you see anything on song list or if you want to run off and get cozy after stream, I obviously understand that too. And for everyone else, thank you for dropping in. And here's a song. I hope you like it. I'm so mad at myself. I had both inputs turned on for the first 30% of that song, which was very confusing. But now, I turned down option A. Sounds like an electric violin now. Ooh, I don't know if that's what I want. I don't know if that's what I want. Oh, for Chris, Xenoblade Chronicles is like my favorite soundtrack to play through. It's so lush and orchestrated and full. I hope it's not super frustrating for you guys that I'm, kind of going through some different options right now. Admittedly, my violin does sound a bit different, at least to me. I don't know if it's in my head after I had the cracks sealed and my fingerboard replaced. And it also feels a bit different, so I hope you don't mind sticking with me while I kind of work my way through this. And Tripwire, I am actually gonna do the suggestion of probably closing the queue for a bit. Ben and Anthropo, I promise that I will get to yours right when I get back. I do want to take a quick break and check a couple things if that's okay. And then when I come back, we'll just get right back into it. I'm just gonna do my best to make sure I get this back to the top tier quality that I can provide. And thank you guys so much for being patient with me. All right, let's make sure I just put on some music for the time I step away. And I will be back within 3 minutes. I just, I need to check a few things and just use the restroom real quick. Thank you guys so much. Thank you.